Alright, hello guys. Here's a quick comparison on one of the worst fans and one of the best fans. So that we're gonna go ahead and compare them. There's gonna be a big difference in the way they are. In some cases. So we're gonna compare noise, we're gonna compare airflow, and we're gonna compare price. And just overall the longevity of both of them. And I'm rating both of them on a scale of 5 stars. We're gonna see how, actually not 5 stars, we're gonna rate them a 10 out of 10. We're gonna rate them to see if they're a 10 out of 10. But we're gonna compare the worst and the best of the fans. So the worst fan is the bad one. This is a 10-inch Nautica Home pedestal fan from Home Goods in champagne gold. And then the West fan, which is this Wuzu globe fan. You guys probably some of y'all might have this fan, even though it's modern. And this fan is from Costco, so it's a bit more cheaper. And for being a modern product, this fan is phenomenal. And it's also cheaper at like $30 compared to $80, because this is how much I paid when I got this fan from Home Goods, and we bought this fan from Costco. And they were there. I think these are the top sellers at Costco for fans, because they are just amazing fans. So we're going to compare airflow and noise and the overall look of both of them. So we'll start off with the Nautica Home. As you can tell, the blade is very small and the pitch is hardly noticeable, and the blades are very thin. Whereas with the Wuzu, the blades are a lot wider, and they have a serious amount of pitch to them. Therefore, they're very quiet compared to like really shallow pitch blades like this one, and they blow more air. Also, the Wuzu is smaller in size, so it's more compact for traveling, I think. And it even comes with its own remote control, which I accidentally dropped and picked that up real quick. Oh, and by the way, after having this fan for a few months, the button on the fan, the power button on the fan, has started to jam up. So the easiest way to control it is using the remote. But the second video that I made of the fan, I did not know how to use the remote at the time, but now the remote works perfectly. Flip these both around just to make sure it's easier. Whoops. They both have a carry handle. And although this one has a bigger carry handle, as you can see right there, it's not quite as... It's more convenient. But the Wuzu fan is smaller, so it's more good and compact, like I said. And so now the fans are both plugged in. Let's go ahead and start the airflow and noise test. We're going to work these both on low. I'll use the remote. Alright, the Wuzu is on speed 1. And already, I can already feel the Wuzu fan blowing compared to the Nautica Home. And the Nautica Home, as you can hear, is way more noisy. So let's go ahead and grab this tissue. And we're going to go ahead and put it in front of each fan. As you can tell, the Nautica Home is not blowing that much air. It's actually kind of drawing the paper in almost a little bit. This is kind of pathetic. Not doing much. Let's check out the Wuzu airflow. The Wuzu is much quieter, but the airflow, that is that's making a big difference right now. Even back here, it's still getting a pretty good breeze. I do love this Wuzu fan. Alright, let's take this fan up to speed 3. Just to see how much of a difference it makes. And you can hear that the Nautica Home fan is still louder. But look at the airflow improvement from the Wuzu. The paper's twisting, but we can't really have that. Yeah, that's amazing. I don't like when the paper is twisting, but the Nautica Home again. That was from the Wuzu. Guys, don't worry. This thing is not blowing in the air. But now let's go put these fans up to full power. And you'll start to hear the Wuzu fan a little more. Now it's a little louder, but check out the airflow improvement. Starting out with the Nautica Home. Now they're both on high. And this thing's airflow is just terrible, pathetic amount. But the Wuzu airflow, the airflow from the Wuzu is absolutely insane. Check it out. I'm gonna adjust that camera a little bit more, but here, check it out. The best part is that the Wuzu has oscillation, whereas with the Nautica Home does not have oscillation. Stationary fan as well. And it's actually blowing that fan faster a little bit. But yeah, the Wuzu fan is impressive. Airflow. This is pathetic. This is actually, the Wuzu is actually a reasonable fan. And if I switch the Wuzu fan back to speed number 1, airflow has actually improved a little bit from this fan, almost. Yeah, I clearly don't feel anything unless I get from like a few centimeters away. This I can actually feel from a foot away, even on speed number 1. That's nearly perfect. Well, there you guys go. So a quick comparison on one of the worst and one of the best fans in the world. So thanks for watching. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, peace.